You're right, everyone, it's Ace here from Romney Custom Catapults. So I've got a really nice build to show you all here. Now, I'm not really a big fan of red. I'm not really a big fan of blue. I'm a green man, purple, orange, they're the colours I like. But this particular build, I don't know, it just all ties in really well together. I've done red on a Shamshir once before, but not for a while, and that was with black carbon. And I feel, as much as I like that build, I feel this one's nicer. So let's dive in and I'll show you the Shamshir you see in front of you. So firstly, it is a OTT Shamshir, as they were originally designed to be, although I have done a couple of TTFs now. You've got layers of red and grey G10, and you've got 1/2 mil aluminium liners, 2 1/2 mil aluminium liners. I went with aluminium on this over brass or copper. I don't think copper would have went, but brass would have went. But I've done a couple recently with brass, so I'm going all out for Ali on this build. So yeah, you got 10 layers in total, a couple of 6 mil layers there, which makes up for the core of the build. As you can see, it's a 3-layer core. And on this side, the Ali gets split down the middle. I love how they split down the middle like that. Looks really, really well. Really happy with that. And then on here, we have VDI. It's been a while since I've used this. A little bit of an offcut I had, but it comes up really, really good. Really happy with that. This actually glows in the dark. It glows green down the side and a little bit of blue in it. The whole thing glows, but you've got green and blue glow in it. It looks really, really good. It's like a stone feel. It's got shards of aluminium in it as well. That's why I used it. I thought the colours go with the grey, and the aluminium obviously matches the liners. Now, pin-wise, we went with aluminium up top, and I went with carbon there and an aluminium lanyard pin. I went with carbon there. You might think, why go carbon there? Why not go aluminium to match the top? The reason being, this material can be quite soft, and there's no way I could have got a smooth, flush finish. It would have been hard to do. So I went with carbon. It just allowed me to do that little bit better flush on the finish. Now, this build is a little bit different than normal. It's 70 mil outer width, which is really kind of narrow, and I wasn't sure whether I'd be able to do it on a Shamshir, to be honest. Look, you can see the wings come out much further than the actual tips, but I drew it up, managed to do it. I had to shrink in the web grip slightly by around about 5 to 6 millimeters, so 2.5 3 millimeters each side. So probably close to 6 to 7 now, actually, because I've shaped it all in. So it's narrower across there. Now, for me, this is the best holding Shamshir I've built, for me personally, because I've got small hands. So I get a really, really good pinch, a really good grip. Now, bigger hands might prefer the slightly wider grip. I don't know. It's not like I can now say, right, I'm going to do it slightly smaller. Do you know what I mean? I'd have to hear from people that's got Shamshirs to feel if they felt it would be better slightly narrower. But nevertheless, it's narrower and it suits me better. Really thin here. Plenty of grip, plenty of width. It's just how sometimes they come out, but it holds really well. Obviously, there's no pressure being put on that point whatsoever, so it's not a weak spot. Also, this web swell, normally I aim for around about, palm swell, sorry, normally I aim for around about a 6 to 7 mil palm swell. That's the material that builds up, and then obviously it slants back. This piece of material was 9.5 mil. For me to take it down to the kind of standard size of a Shamshir, I'd probably have to take another 2 mil off this back end, but I never bothered because it holds well. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't feel any bulkier or anything like that because it's right on the bottom end. You can see it's got quite a severe slant, a bit more than normal. But yeah, I didn't feel it needed taking down anymore. So it's a versatile design, really. You can get away with a 6 mil palm swell, you can get away with a 10 mil palm swell, depending on how you shape it. Shaping on the build's lovely. I'll do some angles for you, just to give you all an idea of how the shaping is done. Obviously the copies like this part, you can use it as reference. Not a flat area on this build. You know, I'm not afraid of close-ups. As you can see, the finish is good. Just about fixed these on. In fact, this one was a bit of a tight fit to get that tightened in. It'll loosen up in time, but it was really, really close. These tips are really small. I think the tips are around about 20 mil. They might have dropped a bit under 20 mil, which is as requested. So yeah, I hope you all like it. Anyone that likes red surely will like it. I'm really happy with it. Now, the next 5 builds that I will be doing are all Raptors. A mix of Micro, Velociraptor, Utah Raptor. Oh, I think there's a Hot Shot in there as well. I have got another order for a Shamshir, but I'm getting rid of these 5, what I would call quicker builds. There's nothing, they're all going to be nice builds, but there's nothing there that's going to be a fantastic build. Do you know what I mean? They're pretty straightforward for me. So I'm going to bang them 5 builds out. I'll get all 5 of them started tomorrow, which is Monday. Yeah, and get all of those done. And then I've got a Shamshir, a Pegasus, and a Stanley to do. That's probably going to go up more. I'm going to take orders over the next week or so, no doubt. But yeah, that's where we stand at the minute. So yeah, I hope you all like that build. I'm over the moon with that, to be honest. I'm really, really happy with that build. I never bothered painting the riv nuts black. I kept them stainless because they'll match the liners and the top pins. Obviously, those liners and top pins will dull down in time and they'll all tie in. So I thought it looked better doing them that colour than in black, personally. But yeah, hope you all have a fantastic Sunday afternoon. Probably won't be Sunday when I upload this, whatever day it is. I've still got 4 or 5 videos I need to upload. But yeah, hope you all have a great day. I'll catch you all soon. Ciao for now.